In some installations, it's possible for the tub and shower valve to experience water hammer in closed plumbing systems. One way to check to see if the valve is the cause of the hammer problem and to reduce the possibility of water hammer from the valve is to check your stops, the hot and cold water stops. Before you, what I'm going to do now is demonstrate how to check those stops. First, I'm going to have the water off by going to a main valve and shutting it off. Then I'll go back to my tub and shower valve and make sure the water is really off and drained. Next, you can use just a crescent. You loosen one of the stops, the first stop, and unscrew it. Being careful not to drop the little spring and plunger that is inside. I'm going to do this one-handed. Another thing I'm going to check for is I'm going to look inside the place where the stop went to look for any debris, and I'm going to clean it out. Here I'm giving you a real clear view of the stop which I've just removed from our Gerber tub and shower valve on the hot water side. As you can see, the plunger's on top, and I'm checking, and there appears to be freedom of movement. There's a small spring underneath the plunger which gives me that spring. I'm going to remove the plunger, shake out the spring. Now I can show you all three pieces against this background. Verifying that I have the spring, put it back into the stop, replace the plunger, make sure I have freedom of movement there, and now I've checked it and I'm ready to put it back into the tub and shower valve rough end. And carefully tipping it up so that it doesn't get out of place, put the stop back into the brass rough end where the stop should go and begin turning. After which, I can use a wrench or a socket and cinch it up and tighten it. And there what I've done is I've checked for my stops to make sure they're not the cause of water hammer, and I've reduced that possibility.